Welcome back to Old School New School podcast, episode 92.
Scott and I'm old school.
I'm Chester and I'm New School, and today we'll be talking about the Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
Rough season last year.
Yeah.
Why?
Just the defense.
So bad. 6th ranked offense, 26th ranked defense.
Yeah.
Just if they had the 18th ranked defense, they would have been had probably 3 more wins. Anyway, Coach Zach Taylor has been there for a while.
He's been there for a decent amount of time.
Who's their quarterback?
I don't know.
Joe Burrow. Come on. I thought you knew about football.
No, I don't.
Okay. Anyway, Joe Burrow. Always good for a lot of yards. Man, 43 TDs, 9 interceptions.
Yeah.
He did everything he possibly could to win games. I mean, that's quite the stat line. Almost 5,000 yards.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. So he had a good season. Team didn't.
Yeah.
They were 9-8, third in the AFC North, behind Pittsburgh and Baltimore.
Yeah.
But it seems like, man, just you get a little bit of a defense in your and you're right in that mix, right?
Yeah, and the Bengals also had one of the worst O-lines in football.
Oh,
too.
really?
Yeah.
Was the O-line that bad?
That's still, and
he threw for that.
Yeah, and Jamar Chase had the triple crown of receptions, touchdowns, and things. So yeah.
So they just need a defense, and they will be a force.
And that's what they did in the draft.
What did they get in the draft?
They got Shamar Stewart. However, the thing is, if you heard their whole, the whole argument between the Bengals and Shamar Stewart, that little contract thing going on.
Oh yeah, I have seen.
How he was a little bit injured in college, and it says that they can take away all his money if he gets injured in his contract. That his contract can.
Has an escape clause.
Yeah. That's never happened before.
Has it not?
Apparently, that's what it's.
Or
It's very,
very rare.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see somebody being mad about that
right.
based on the physicality
exactly.
of the NFL. Okay, so did they figure it out?
No, they're still.
So
he hasn't been to any of the camps.
Yeah, none of
I know it doesn't matter, but
these don't matter.
and also another thing is complain about the defense, but Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and basically the offense in general takes up a good 65% of the money.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a Packers. We're a Packers fan. We've seen this QB money thing before.
Your big QB money.
Yeah.
It gets tricky.
Why don't I have a
it gets trickier in the later parts of that deal. Okay, projection. What do you think they're gonna do? Do you feel good about the Bengals?
I mean, I feel fine about the Bengals. I mean, I think the thing is, it's all about the defense, how the defense does. And
can they possibly be this bad again?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not, but who knows? I would say that
I'm saying no.
I'm going to say they go second in the AFC North behind Baltimore still, but I think they can beat out Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's weird.
Yeah, because you don't know what that team's going to be.
Yeah, it just hasn't kind of been languishing for a couple years now. But this is about the Bengals. If I'm a Bengals fan, I'm confident.
Yeah.
You're like, the defense can't be that bad. They've addressed it. I mean, geez, get up to 20th and you win 2 more games.
Yeah, probably, right.
That said, the offense has to put up those numbers.
Yeah,
there.
right.
If the defense moves up but the offense falls back,
end up in the same situation.
You're at 9-8 again. But Burrow's good. Chase is good. I mean, they've got a
very good offense, obviously.
Very good offense, but their offensive line isn't so great, you say?
Yeah.
I don't know. Can they challenge the Ravens? Or do you think
I don't think they can challenge the Ravens. I think the Ravens have that. Unless there's a crazy injury or something weird happens with the Ravens, I don't see the Ravens falling out of first in the North.
Unless the defense gets just phenomenally better for the Bengals.
Right, but but
Which is
I mean,
tough to
the
do.
Ravens also had like a top 10 offense and had a top 10 defense. So I feel like I understand rankings doesn't determine your place or your record, but still, I mean, you have those and you keep adding pieces. You know, I feel like.
Stop bouncing the couch, dude.
Okay.
They do have the benefit of they will get an on paper easier schedule based on last year, so that may help them out a little bit. But I don't know. I think this Bengals team can make the playoffs. There's no reason why they shouldn't, unless the defense just, just can't be there. I mean, I remember they'd be up I feel like every game they'd be up 30-14 and then lose 40-37 last year. That's no.
I don't think so.
No, I feel like they'd be up and then they would totally tank it in the end. I don't know. The defense just obviously couldn't hold anybody. I don't know. That's about it, right?
Yeah.
If you're a Bengals fan, I think you're feeling somewhat confident.
Yeah.
As long as the defense can get their act together. Just a little bit.
Sure.
You don't need a top 10 defense, but you do need a better defense.
Yeah.
Okay? That's it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Peace out,
Peace.
Bengals.